It's been 7 years, almost 8 now, and the people have really been wanting just one thing. They don't want to wait till WrestleMania 28. They want to see The Rock back in the ring. And they want to see it now. More on that in a minute. First, welcome to John's Wrestling Views. I'm your host, John. Thanks for tuning in. John Cena has been having this huge issue with The Miz and R-Truth lately, Awesome Truth, as they're just kind of keeping their noses in his business. It all started, Hell in a Cell, Miz and R-Truth, who weren't employed by WWE at the time, coming in after the Hell in a Cell match between himself, Alberto Del Rio, and CM Punk for the WWE Championship. Miz and R-Truth getting involved, attacking all three. Then Miz and R-Truth get their jobs back. And they have their stint with Triple H and CM Punk, which led to their tag team match at Vengeance, which started to put the focus on Triple H's rivalry with Kevin Nash even more. So you got that all going for you. And then CM Punk, let's just have him rival with... Well, I'll get to that in a minute. But then comes main event time, and an already collapsed ring thanks to Big Show and Mark Henry's epic encounter just moments before that. It was Alberto Del Rio defending the WWE Championship against John Cena in a last man standing match, and an epic match it was. In the end, though, John Cena in the driver's seat just to get attacked by Awesome Truth. Eventually, Del Rio gets the win, but one would assume that if it wasn't for Awesome Truth, John Cena would be WWE Champion right now. Of course, John Cena is not happy. Tells Executive Vice President of Talent Relations / Interim General Manager of Raw, John Laurinaitis, that he wants Truth and he wants Miz. So Laurinaitis says, okay, I'll give you a tag team match. You and a partner of my choosing versus Awesome Truth. And Laurinaitis chooses Zack Ryder. Awesome Truth attacks Zack Ryder before the match, leading to a handicap match. Awesome Truth ends up getting disqualified, attacking Cena afterwards. Laurinaitis comes out, says, get out of the ring now. John, at Survivor Series, this time you get to choose your partner to face Awesome Truth in a tag team match. Who does John Cena choose? Not just anybody in the WWE. He wanted to choose somebody who will bring it. Somebody who the fans have been demanding to see. Like I said in the intro to this video, they don't want to wait till WrestleMania 28. John Cena and The Rock is going to be an epic match at WrestleMania 28. But why wait so long to see the great one back in the ring? Why don't we go to the grandest arena of them all, Madison Square Garden, for Survivor Series? How about we see if The Rock and John Cena can team up as a tag team to face an already established tag team of Awesome Truth? My goodness, what a main event at Survivor Series this is going to be. I know for one, I am looking forward to it. I don't know about you. CM Punk has now finally, once again, turned his eyes back to the WWE Championship picture. Come Survivor Series, it will be CM Punk versus Alberto Del Rio. Punk got his wish on Monday. All he had to do was get Del Rio to agree to defend the title against him at Survivor Series. So he slaps on the Anaconda Vice after Del Rio was already hurt from his match with Big Show. CM Punk puts on the Anaconda Vice until Del Rio agrees. So there's 2 matches signed up for Survivor Series so far. Obviously, something's going to happen with Mark Henry and the Big Show. I'm curious to see what kind of match they would have there, considering the last time they had a match against each other, there was a superplex from the middle rope that caused the ring to collapse, and the match was just a draw. So maybe not put them in the ring. I don't know. Back in the early, in the late 90s of SummerSlam, you'd see Ken Shamrock in Lions Den's matches, and I'm not saying something like that, but obviously something else will need to hold these mammoths for another match. Or maybe they'll just be banned from the top rope. Who knows? It's just, I don't know. I'm really intrigued by the Big Show Mark Henry rivalry, and I think the whole ring collapsing really did help. It's interesting to see where it goes from here. And then you have a ton of people running around who, it's like all these rivalries built into one. Air Boom, the tag team champions, have been rivaling with Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger. Well, Swagger and Ziggler's got their own business now with Zack Ryder. Ziggler and Swagger have their own business with Mason Ryan, also wanting a U.S. title shot. And then Santino Marella's back. He's got beef with them. And then you have Christian and Sheamus. Last Monday on Raw, it was Air Boom against Cody Rhodes and Wade Barrett. And Christian comes out, which causes Sheamus to come out, and there's a huge six-man brawl. But Cody Rhodes was still involved with that. Cody Rhodes has his beef with Orton right now. Wade Barrett's just a one-man path to destruction. What kind of match can take as many of those guys as possible in one huge match and try to settle a bunch of scores? Oh, I know. Survivor Series is coming up, right? Well, you put them in a 10-man classic Survivor Series match. The ingredients are there. I'm just really curious to see who will be placed in it exactly. Keep in mind, Evan Bourne has just been suspended for 30 days for his first abuse towards the company's wellness policy. I don't know if it's steroids or whatever else, but obviously they aren't going to talk about it on TV. He's just going to disappear for a little bit. And then finally, Triple H was injured at the hands of Kevin Nash for 5 to 6 weeks. What would 5 to 6 weeks from then be? Wait, Survivor Series. The biggest arena in the United States, arguably. Why not put Triple H and Kevin Nash to settle their score? I kind of wish it would be like something like a Hell in a Cell match, but Hell in a Cell was just recently. A normal singles match, I don't think will do it justice. So, great time to watch wrestling right now. Yes, it's keeping me on the edge of my seat. Survivor Series, one of the top 3 biggest pay-per-views of the year. Definitely looking forward to it. And we got to just keep tuning into Raw and SmackDown every week as they're going to build closer to the big event. Be expecting a great Survivor Series, though, especially if it's emanating from Madison Square Garden this year. But that's all the thoughts I have on it for now. Once again, thanks for tuning in. I'm John. Have a good one.